Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot TM. This is a reading for the collective, may or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Judgment feels like a topic of discussion here. And I try to explain to people is that forgiveness and welcoming the light into our lives is not about being perfect, being accepted by the Most High, God, however you see that energy going to heaven, right? It's not about being a perfect person. It's about lightening the heart. And so somebody could go to church every single Sunday and still have a hard heart. They're not getting into heaven. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like you can label yourself whatever you want to label yourself, Christian, Muslim, Jewish, I don't care, right? But if your heart is impure, none of it means anything. These people are pretty much actors, okay? And this will be like the guy that played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ expecting to go into heaven because he wore a Jesus outfit and fake died on a cross. These people are actors. And people love identities, y'all. They love for people to see them as this or see them as that. I'm known for this. I'm known for that. Right? That is the ego. The ego likes to be known as something, as someone, right? So you will have those people that say, oh, I'm a Christian. I'm a Muslim. I'm Jewish. I'm whatever. You get what I'm saying? I'm the manager. I'm the CEO. And it's like, this is the worst manager you ever had in your life. Like, it doesn't matter that you're a manager if you're a shitty manager. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like, but you a whack manager though, bro. Like, whatever's happening here, people have been so thirsty for the titles, for the looks, for the images, to impress other human beings, to stroke their ego, to make themselves feel good, that they aren't putting in the soul work necessary. They aren't doing the shadow work to evolve. So it's like, sure, you go to church now and you pray and you read your Bible and you whatever. But how are you applying what you're reading, what you're learning to your life? How is this stuff changing your life or your lifestyle besides by giving you something to do every Saturday or Sunday? Giving you get what I'm trying to say? A new wardrobe to go buy. So you can stunt every Saturday or Sunday. It's like, what is their, how is what they're learning being applied to their life to change their life and lifestyle? It's like, sure, you have all of this information. How is that changing you as a person? How is that altering you as a person? You reading this and you reading that and you studying this and you studying that, but what has that changed inside of you? What has that done for you? Sure, you going to church every Sunday, but what has changed inside of you? I don't mean that now you wearing longer skirts instead of short skirts. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't want to know that you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you just don't wear your cleavage out on Sundays. Like, no, like, how are you changing on the inside? How is this religion, these teachings, this career path, whatever this is, how has this altered these people from the inside out? I don't care about the fact that they got new costumes, they wearing new outfits, they change masks. That's cool. But what about the inside of you? You a more, but you still a deadbeat father. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like, how are you applying this information to become a better person? That's what the difference is between being woke and being conscious. Conscious people apply the information. We're not just learning and learning and learning and learning to be the smartest in the room. We're learning and learning and learning and learning to have the lightest heart in the room. You get what I'm trying to say? We're doing this to lighten our heart, to lighten our soul, to lighten our spirits, to free our souls, to free our spirits from this realm. That's why I hate the I'm black and I'm black and I'm black, y'all, conversations. Because none of this stuff has anything to do with color, race. It has nothing to do with this besides getting out of it. So these people acquire so much information, and then you watch them go stand on street corners and holler in people's faces and tell them that they going to hell just because their skin is pale. Like, what is godly about that, bro? Like, you got all that hate in your heart towards a group of people that don't look like you. Knowing if you woke, right? You know these people come from you. But to sit and like act like you're just supreme over others because of your ego is crazy. And that's what this is. These people are convinced that all the information that they've acquired means that they're bigger and better than people. Like, I don't care how smart you are. What's your heart like? I don't care how much money you have. What is your heart like? I don't care how popular you are. What is your heart like? Because that's all God gonna ask. When we are judged by God, that's all God wants to know. Is your heart as light as a feather? It's the scales of my eye, the laws of my eye. And it's just like, just be a good person, bro. Just be a good person. It's nothing else to this. Be a good person. Have a good heart. Do things with pure intentions. But they don't. And like I said, even down to studying these things. You get what I'm saying? Like reading certain things, going to church, all of that. It's all for the ego. It's all to stroke their ego because they want people to like them. Oh, yeah, such and such, yeah, they a pastor, such and such go to church every Sunday, such and such always do this and always do that. They're not doing it for God. They doing it for human validation. They doing it for people to like, you get what I'm trying to say? Perceive them as good people. But if you are an actual good person, people will know you as that naturally. You don't have to prove it to them. But these people have to constantly prove that they're good people because they aren't. So they have to go to church every Sunday and, you know what I mean, play these roles in people's lives like they superheroes and stuff like that, when they really are not good people at their core. Sure, you donated $1 million to this charity. But like, that's because you want the public to see you as a good person, not because you actually care about these people. You don't care about these people and what they got going on and how they living. Davis, they don't care nothing about these people and what they got going on and how they living. They don't care about nothing or nobody. These people care about how they look to other people. And you could see the difference. You could feel the difference. That's why there's no connection here. That's why there's no vibe here. They care too much about how people feel about them, what people think about them. And people like that will lie and be deceptive to maintain their image by any means necessary. Timmy, that's what I'm hearing. So it just is. Relationships have been lost because these people would rather maintain false images and wear masks to impress humans than to live for God. Talia, they're not living for God. They're living to impress other humans. That's why these churches be messy like that. That's why everybody in the churches be sleeping with each other, fornicating, still. Like you going to church every Sunday and somebody is preaching the word to you and you still are living like that, bro. You still living against the law, right? You still living against the law. But they in church though, right? So it's like, are you really a good person? Are you really a God-fearing individual? Or are you somebody that knows how to pretend that you're one? You get what I'm saying? Are you really godly? Or are you somebody that knows how to pretend to look godly? You get what I'm saying? Like, watching, it just be wild to me. Like, just watching people, like, come out of church and then trying to get high and get drunk, bro. Like, what? What did you learn, bro? What did you just learn today? Did that word stick to you? Has the word applied to you? Have you applied the word to your life? Like, what are you going to church for if you don't want to change your life or your lifestyle? What are you acting like you worship God for if you don't want to change your life or lifestyle? Like, what are you doing this for if you don't really want to change? To impress other humans, y'all. That's it. That's all. Tina's is what I'm hearing. It's like you acting religious because you want to impress people. And that's weird. Are you seeking human validation? So you live in a double life pretty much. Like you live in a double life. You got to hide this life from these people. You got to hide that life from those people. Yes. Like you don't want the church to know that you get what I'm saying? Be fornicating or getting drunk, getting high, whatever this shit is. Like, it's just like, who wants to live like that? That's inauthentic. Be your true self. Like, if you going to church fried, bro, that's what it is, bro. Don't put no Visine or nothing. Go be your whole self. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just that to me. Like, I don't respect that. I don't respect that. Because these are some clowns that's trying to influence people into believing that they really like godly or perfect when it's like, nah, bro. Like, again, getting into heaven is not being about being perfect or just a saint like that. Like, no, it's about the heart being pure. It's about the heart being pure, living through the heart. That's why these hateful people be all through the church, all through these religions, be all jealous and mean and competitive and stupid in the church, in these religious institutions, be cheating and sleeping around in the church, in the religious institutions, like, because they're not living for God. They just pretending to in front of other people that's pretending just like them. Like y'all all pretending to be like white as snow, right? In purity. But they aren't. It's like this person is like, that's all I can say is living a double life. Like, you really not that, bro. You pretending to be, but you really not that. Like, you be getting drunk with me on Saturdays, bro. Like, whatever this is, it's just like, hell no. Hell no. Slept or sleep with the pastor's wife is what I'm hearing. Sleeping with the pastor's wife. Like, hell no. Trying to look like a good person, though. Like, ain't nobody sweeping this mess under the rug. Tell the whole congregation that you toxic and nasty spirited and hateful and evil and malicious and vindictive. Vanna. Tell your whole congregation how you really get down, bro. Tell your whole congregation what you really do in your private life. Like, don't hide your flaws because you're too insecure to show them. That's the difference between religious people and spiritual people, is that we're very open about who we are. We're open about our flaws. We're open about our ups and our downs. We're open with people about our mistakes, about our challenges, our struggles. You get what I'm saying? Versus feeling like, oh no, I don't want these people to know that I still struggle with whatever, that I still be going to the club or the bars on the weekends. I don't want them to know that. That's the difference. That's not pure. That's not pure. You are a fraud. You are a fraud. It's not right. This mess is not right. Like, you lying to these people and pretending that you something that you aren't. And it's almost like they infiltrate in an environment that's supposed to be godly or spiritual or religious or something, a mission that's supposed to be for God, and they're making it, they're perverting it, and almost like bringing this demonic energy into the presence of God, into the house of God, into, you get what I'm saying, where God's energy is just like dominating. So it's felt like something ain't right with you. Like it ain't nothing but God over here. It ain't nothing but God in our lives, bro. So when you come around with that demonic spirit, with that demonic energy, it's easily seen, it's easily felt, it's easily recognizable. Even if you dress like a saint, even if you dress like a Christian, a Muslim, even if you dress like you Jewish, you get what I'm trying to say? It's like, we can feel it. You're not my real friend, bro, because I have real friends in my life. You're not my real family because I have real family members in my life. You're not my real lover because I know what it's like to be loved unconditionally. Like whatever this is, Quaya, Koya, Quayla, Quilla, like whatever this is, it's like you ain't no cop, Jay Reed. Like, what is this? Somebody that's literally pretending to be a saint or perfect because they literally are used to having to pretend for people to be liked, to be accepted. And it's like, nah, you gonna take this flaws and all, like you gonna get this flaws and all. And if they aren't willing to accept you, flaws and all, then those aren't the people that you're supposed to be around spiritually. They are not going to be good for your spiritual growth, your spiritual evolution, because they're going to require you to pretend to be something that you aren't just to be able to feel accepted by them. And it's not okay. Janae, Shanae, like they want people to pretend to be something that they aren't to be accepted by them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like you see a lot of women, like for instance, like the situation with Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates. Like, are you really Muslim, bro? Like, you literally just went from like sucking dick to wearing a hijab, bro. And it was like, it just felt too fast for me. Like, what is this? Not to say you can't be delivered, because a lot of times, like, you could ask God to make changes in your life, adaptations in your life. Like, oh, I want to stop drinking, I want to stop smoking, whatever it may be. And like the next day, you just will not have the urge to do those things. You get what I'm saying? God does really move that fast, y'all. So it's not me in denying that. It's denying what I seen spiritually. You get what I'm saying? Like, this woman is literally pretending to be Muslim to keep a man, a high profile man. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you literally pretended to be religious, and then after y'all broke up, then what, bro? Then what? You snatch your hijab right off and start beefing with your baby daddy? Like, it's just stupid to me. Like, all this mess is stupid to me. It's like these people are cool with pretending to be saints, pretending to be religious, pretending like they love God or Jesus or Allah or whatever so much, but their hearts are so nasty spirited because they're only pretending to love God to impress humans. It's not right. That's why when you get around these people and you really got God inside of you, you really got that energy, you really tapped into your energy, they can't stand you. They don't like you. Tangy, they can't stand you because they know that you could see straight through them. They know they can't talk that bullshit to you. You get what I'm saying? There is none of that, Sharif. There is none of that, bro. It's like one fish, two fish. You know what I mean? It's like you don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. Like, you can't talk that bullshit to me, bro. You can't talk that bullshit to me. You gotta come correct. You get what I'm saying? Like, and just have real conversation. Like, you don't, it's almost like every conversation that they have is going to be so forced about this religion or about God or about whatever this stuff is. You get what I'm saying? Even when it comes to like tarot and stuff, like this lifestyle, like these are the people that be always trying to talk to you about Mercury retrograde and you know what I mean? It's like they always want to talk to you about stuff like that and talk about stuff like that because they are still controlled by their humanity. Like, none of that shit means anything. Once you get to a certain point spiritually, you evolve to a certain place spiritually. Like, Mercury being in retrograde means absolutely fucking nothing to you because you've mastered yourself. You get what I'm saying? You're not being ruled by planetary alignment. You're not being ruled by that. You controlling your own self. You aligned yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need nothing or nobody to control you. You don't need nothing or nobody outside of yourself to control you. You have mastered your energy. You get what I'm saying? So it's like these bitches just be so lost in the sauce, and then they following other lost in the sauce bitches that's trying to pretend to be so spiritual, so religious, or like they just so this and so that. And it's like, bro, like, you still want to talk about retrograde and fucking zodiac signs and shit, bro, and blame stuff on your zodiac sign. Like, I know you're not on this level, bro. You're not on this level. Like, but they will pretend to be, And they can keep fronting in front of people that aren't as intelligent. And that be the messed up part, is because most people aren't intelligent enough, aware enough, conscious enough to see what's going on, to see straight through this mess. But we do, and it just is like, I'm sorry, like, you really just lost, bro. Jazz is all I'm hearing. Like, these the spiritual, miracle, lyrical, Mercury retrograde bitches, bro. Like, super religious, super, you get what I'm saying? Like, but it's because they trying to impress people, not God. Thank you so much.